What up? It's 7 a.m. Wednesday morning, October 4th, 2023. This is day 4 of Vlogtober. That's a lot of cows, man. That's a lot of cows. And that's even more chickens. Look at that. Just pallets and pallets of eggs. Need some seafood? Live lobsters, clams, oysters, shrimp, all kinds of fish. How about a lamb? So I was just informed by Trina Miller 100 that today is National Taco Day. I knew that, but she reminded me of it, which means 100% I'm having tacos for dinner. Thanks, Trina. And there we go. Tacos on National Taco Day. We got 2 birria queso tacos and 1 shrimp queso taco, which is my favorite one here. We got a small consomme to dip the birria in, and we got 2 different kinds of salsas here. Got myself a cantaloupe agua fresca, and we're all here at Tacos Chilango, my favorite taco place. I walk in the house and Bryce is here doing math homework. What kind of math are you doing?
Algebra.
Algebra 2?
Mm-hmm. Honors Algebra 2.
Honors Algebra 2. Because he's so smart. Struggling.
My teacher, she was like, she was like trying to tell us what classes to take next year as seniors. And she's like, most of you guys, as taking honors algebra, like should probably take AP pre-calc. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that to myself. I'm going to take like financial literacy, just the practical, like she called it, it's practical math, because you're learning how to do taxes and fill out checks and stuff. Like it's actual practical math, but it's not useful for when I get into college. She was kind of saying, if you're going straight to college, do like Algebra 3 or AP Pre-Calc. But if you're not, then do Financial Lit. But I think I'm going to still do Financial Lit because it's practical and I don't want to do more algebra. Screw that.
Woo, those tacos, man. Like I said, it's my favorite taco place right now. There's 2 locations here in the Valley, a 3rd coming early next year. And I'm and they're one of our customers, so like it's like a win-win-win all across the board. I absolutely love that place. Back home, change clothes, catch up with Bryce. Actually had to do a little bit of work. It never stops, you know. The phone dings. I gotta check on things. My dad texts me, you know, asking me to check on things that totally can wait for tomorrow, but still, you know, gotta give him something so he's at ease. And now we're off to job number 2. Yeah, it's time to let you guys on a little bit of a secret. For the last few months, I have been DoorDashing. Started off just randomly, like Tiffany, you know, Tiffany does it all the time. She's been doing it for over a year now. And I was like, you know what? I gotta give this a try. So I applied for it. I got in within 3 weeks or so because there's a waiting list to get into DoorDashing because everyone's doing it. I did a couple times in my truck and I was like, okay, this is really easy. Like it's easy money, but not really convenient with my truck, not economical in my truck because of my gas mileage. So I just did like a couple times and I was like, yeah, like, okay, I know I can do this in my back pocket, like if I needed to. When I sold my truck and bought this car, I was like, okay, let's give it another try and let's just see. And yeah, like I said, the car gets awesome gas mileage. I'm getting the same gas mileage that Tiffany does, and she has a hybrid. And it's super easy to get in and out of parking spots, and it's just more convenient. It has a bunch of like features that my truck didn't have that makes DoorDashing even easier and more convenient. So it was one of those like, okay, yeah, this is like super easy money. So I just started scheduling myself like once a week, once every other week, and just do like 4 or 5 hours of DoorDashing, make a quick $100, and it was like, yeah, it's easy money. Like if you need a part-time job, you need a little extra cash, 100%, like get on, and depending on where you live and how busy your area is, like there was a waiting list where I live to become a DoorDasher. But yeah, get into DoorDash. It's super easy. And like right now, with all my stats being super high, like I keep my ratings high and everything, I'm making like $23, $25 an hour. Like I'll dash for 4 hours and make $100. Like that's pretty good. It's like a really good serving job in my opinion. It's a job. It's time consuming. You know, you're in your car and you're in and out of your car all day, you know, the entire time. So you're in and out. I'm sure a lot of you are going to ask why I just don't stream or why don't I just do something else. But it's like, the DoorDashing is convenient. I can literally start and stop at my leisure. You do have to do a little bit of planning because you just can't just dash whenever you want. You have to, you know, it's busy. Everyone's doing it. So you have to schedule yourself when you want to dash. But yeah, you can pretty much dash when you want, start and stop when you want, and I'm guaranteed money, right? I'm guaranteed to make so much money. Whereas I could stream for 2, 4, 5 hours and make no money. Unfortunately, the break I took last year, the 3 months hiatus I took from streaming when I started working with my dad, pretty much killed my stream. And then when I came back, I'm streaming during different hours. I'm streaming, during the evening, late afternoon hours, where I built my entire streaming community during the day, during business hours. And now I work during business hours, so I can't stream during business hours. So when I do go live, I get a few people that come in and say hi, but it's like it's a ghost town, unfortunately, which really bums me out because I love streaming, and I really miss the community and the camaraderie that we used to have back in the day. But it is what it is. It's winds of change. I equate the content creation career to like a sports, a pro athlete. There's a shelf life, and unfortunately I was not LeBron James, so I didn't get to ride it out for 20 years and then retire and go become some news anchor making millions of dollars. I'm back to slumming it. So yeah, so today's a DoorDash day, so you get to tag along and hang out with me while I DoorDash. All right, so our first pickup is actually Target. It's called a shop and deliver. So you're literally doing shopping for somebody and then you're going to deliver their groceries to them. So I get a list of items. I go through and literally pick them up, scan the barcodes, go to checkout. I have a special card that DoorDash gives me, and then I deliver the groceries. So we're in Target. It's someone's birthday. And there we go. We got somebody's birthday groceries, desserts, snacks, all that good stuff. And so we say we're done, and then it gives us the customer's address. It automatically puts it in my maps. And just like that, as soon as I finished that delivery, got my card, ding ding, another delivery. And so this time of day, it's just kind of a constant flow. And I don't always, I don't accept everything, but I do accept the majority. One of the things you do is you got to keep your acceptance rate. You get priority access to high paid orders at 50%, and then even higher priority at 70%. And so I try to keep mine above 70%. And like I said, I've been making almost $25 an hour ever since I got it to 70%. So it seems like it's worth keeping it up that high. That means you got to take a couple crap orders from time to time to keep it up there. So here we go. One of the cool features of my car is that I can keep it running, lock it remotely, leave the air running. Very nice, going in and out, in and out. So that was a double pickup, literally across the apartment complex. Okay, that's annoying. I start vlogging, and as soon as it gets in close to my car and switches to Bluetooth, it kills the camera and starts playing the music. So it's the opposite of when I start vlogging and turn the camera on, it kills the music. Okay, so I can't vlog while I'm walking up to my car. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I just did a double pickup, Dairy Queen, Taco Bell, and delivered them to the same apartment complex, just literally across the street, across the parking lot from each other. So DoorDash will do that too. If you're on your way to pick up one, or you're picking up one, and there's one that's on the way, like literally on the way, they'll give you a second one. So you get two, right? So little things. I'm gonna teach you guys some DoorDash stuff that I didn't even know. You'll see, you'll get the notification that, oh, your driver's picked up your food. But then it's like, wait, why is he going in the opposite direction? Or why is he going, not in the opposite direction, but why is he going out of his way? Whatever. Or why is it taking a little bit longer? Because DoorDash will say, hey, wait, you're going this way anyways, or you're going, go pick up this food and keep going the same way, and then have two drop-offs. And then they prioritize based on what the food is, how long it's been waiting, how long it's been sitting, yada, yada, yada. So picked up the Dairy Queen. As I picked up the Dairy Queen, got dinged for Taco Bell. On my way to this place, I picked up Taco Bell, dropped off the Taco Bell first, and then the Dairy Queen. And there you go. I just did 2 for 1. Also, just for reference, I've been dashing for exactly 1 hour, and I've made $25.50. First pizza delivery of the day. Papa John's going in the pizza bag. This thing's awesome. So pizza pickups and deliveries are usually pretty good because people are just trained to tip their pizza delivery guys. So the tips are always better, it seems like, on pizza deliveries. And ever since I got a pizza bag, I get way more pizza. I think there's certain pizza companies that will only let you pick it up if you have a pizza bag, which, everyone should, but typically you have to pay for them. But little trick that Tiffany taught me was that like Pizza Huts and I think Little Caesars, they actually get pizza bags from DoorDash to give to drivers, which is kind of weird. Like, because you go to DoorDash's website, they make you pay for it. But then, like, if you go to a pizza place and just ask for one, they'll give you one. I don't know. Anyway, got the pizza bag. Way more pizza orders now, and they're the most lucrative as far as like food pickups. The grocery store ones can also be very good because the bills are higher, and a lot of people have their tip set on percentage. So it's like, you know, as the higher the bill goes, the higher the tip goes automatically. So those are nice too. Just imagine Green Day playing right now, because that's what I'm listening to. As I was editing the vlog this morning and going back and rewatching it, like I watch it before I upload, before I finalize it one last pass, I had that thought of like, should I be putting music here? But it's like, right now I don't have the time to put that much time into it. Like, I barely right now have to squeeze in enough time in the morning just to edit. Personally, my personal opinion, I like the raw guerrilla, you know, just pure audio. Music to me has always been like for montages or moments where there's a lot of stuff going on and you don't need to hear audio or you don't want to hear audio. And I don't get me wrong, I love editing to music. That's always been one of my favorite things to do, is edit to music. But for the vlogs, I don't know. And I know that's the style. You know, Casey Neistat started that many years ago, and now, you know, pretty much all the major vloggers these days, you know, do montages and put music in between things. The music goes up, the music goes down, music goes up, music goes down. We might get there. We'll see. But also, you have to have an extensive library of copyright-free music, and I don't. Right now, I think the only music I have available to myself is through YouTube itself. I pay for Pretzel Rocks for my streaming, but I don't think I can download that and use it for YouTube. I have to look into that. If I can, I will, because I already paid for it for streaming. I just don't know how that works with YouTube. I have to look into that. But yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on music? Also, another little fun fact for those of you who don't know about DoorDash is we see how much money we're gonna make before we pick it up. So it gives us an option to be like, oh yeah, we want this one, or no, we don't want it, we'll pass on this. And so when you order DoorDash, you're putting your tip in, right? You put your tip in when you place your order. So the amount that you tip matters how quickly your order gets picked up and who picks it up, because the higher paying orders go to the dashers that have the higher priority access, the people that, you know, that dash the more often, or that have higher acceptance rates, higher ratings, that sort of thing. So you're also going to get a better dasher. It's a little backwards than like server when you're at a restaurant. Restaurant, you tip at the end of your meal, so you kind of tip off of the service. With DoorDash, you're tipping ahead of time, which has always been weird for me until I started dashing, and then I realized that's why. You can always increase your tip afterwards or dispute the service if the service wasn't good. But just a little tip, the higher you tip when you order your DoorDash, the better service you're going to get, in theory. Like right now, because I have that high acceptance rate, and when I get an order and it dings, I look, and if it's a high paying order, it has a little diamond with a green border around it. So it tells me that it's a higher paying order, and therefore I'm more susceptible to pick it up. I pretty much pick up any of them that have the diamond on it, just because it is a higher paying order. So the ones that tip more get picked up faster and delivered faster. That's a boxing gym. I haven't seen one of those in years. I didn't even know there was one down here. Holy crap. All right, so I just picked up 5 pizzas. It barely fits in the pizza bag. Look at it. It's like a square. The lid barely Velcroed on. I couldn't even put the sauce and whatever's in the little bag. Probably some crazy bag. I couldn't even fit it in there. I'm afraid the sauce is gonna get smashed. So 2 Little Caesars orders. Let's go. It's getting darker sooner. So it's only 6:45, and it's pretty much dark out. We still got another hour and a half to go. I scheduled myself till 9, but depending on, basically I stop when I hit $100. Another quick shop and go at Walgreens. Gloves and disinfectant wipes. Oh, yellow light. Brake on yellow, stop on red. You know, I have to admit, talking to you all night, it's been kind of nice. Normally when I DoorDash, I'm by myself. I don't talk to anybody for hours.
Huh?
Huh?
What's here?
Farmer Bryce here. Farming Simulator, huh?
Yeah, it was a free PS Plus game, so me and Gabe were trying it out. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people love that game. But I think
There's so much to it. Like, and there's not much explanation. I mean, there's a lot of reading, but like even the reading, like the tutorial part of it, I don't even know where it's at, but it's not very. It doesn't like explain stuff very well. Like we bought some farmland, it's like oats, and then we bought one that's corn, but it doesn't tell us like what things we need to harvest oats, and then where like it doesn't really tell us where to go to sell it. Like I don't know, it's weird.
Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed tagging along with DoorDashing. Like I said, I do about a minimum of once a week, sometimes two if there's something going on or if I need some extra cash. But now that we're, for now at least doing these daily vlogs, it's one of those things where I'm kind of showing you, pulling back the curtain a little bit on where my life's at the moment. And there's lots more to talk to you guys about and show you guys, so stay tuned on that. So grand total tonight, $128 in 5 hours, which roughly comes out to $25 and 60 cents an hour. So not bad, I'll take it. Easy money, in my opinion. Yeah, I got 4 orders to put in tonight. I'm gonna take a shower and call it a night. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another adventure. Log on.